Hello guys, I welcome you all to my YouTube channel Hope RBI. This video will be really important for every aspirant of RBI Grade B because in this video I'm going to talk about the 30 days that you have and how to use them to prepare for the general awareness section of the RBI Grade B Phase 1 examination. As you know from the previous year question paper, the level of examination, the level of general awareness has significantly been increased, and it's not only the case for the RBI Grade B examination. All the other examinations like SBIPO or IBPSPO, they also have increased the level of general awareness. It's not only about the one-liners now. You have to have the in-depth analysis of every current affair that you read. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to chart out a little strategy for you guys so that you will be able to constructively um, spend this amount of time in your general awareness and make sure that you revise at least 3 to 4 times before the actual examination, because the revision is the key here. Only then you will be able to retain all the data, all the facts that will be essential for your examination. So in general awareness, various sections are basically asked. First, one section is your, very generic current affair. Generic current affairs. That is your national current affairs, your international current affairs, defense current affairs, sports current affairs, or science and technology current affairs. Everything is asked in a particular manner from these sections. Second is your banking and financial current affairs, like acquisition and mergers of certain companies, some schemes or some credit card launched by a certain bank, or there is amalgamation of one bank to the other. All of those kind of current affairs are asked. Third type is the economic and social issues current affair, which actually were asked in the last year's examination, which involved some of the government schemes, reports and indices, some details about the union budget, economic survey, and last but not the least, some of the static part could be asked, but in a very strange way, because last year some countries Independence Day was asked. So I don't know how that can help, but in order to prepare for the static, you must read all the generic topics like national parks, wildlife sanctuaries, capitals, currencies, all the things which are actually in your current affairs. Not everything, just focus on all of the things which are in the current affairs and focus the static portions of all those things. So these are the four important broad classifications of general awareness that you need to cover in these 30 days. What I'm trying to tell you guys here is that in these 30 days, the most important thing is to um, focus on the timeline which you are going to prepare. So I suggest you guys, if you have not prepared at all and you want to at least make sure that you pass the preliminary examination of RBI Grade B, you must make sure that you cover from January to May, and that to May 15th. Not more than that. I don't think that is essential. If you are a if you have a habit of reading newspapers daily, you can definitely read it after 15 as well, but May 15th is the timeline here, so January to May. But if you have been preparing for a long time, the timeline must be from the November, or you should say December, from December to May, I'm sorry. So that should be the timeline for the preliminary examination for the general awareness. So I have also shared the sources before. I'm saying it again. You should refer to the Affairs Cloud PDF. Affairs Cloud. Affairs Cloud has many PDFs. It has an MCQ PDF. It has a monthly study PDF. It has a daily study PDF. It has a pocket PDF. What my recommendation to you is, try to read the daily PDF, the daily study PDF, because everything is given in a much more descriptive manner in this particular PDF. I don't recommend you to read the pocket PDF. You can use it for revision purposes, but not for the actual source to prepare from. Just focus on the daily study PDFs. And if you don't feel like you can do the daily stuff, you can also refer to the monthly study PDF as well. I don't actually use it myself because I think it's very bulky, and I try to focus more on the daily side of things. So it actually assures me that I have done something once a PDF is completed at a shorter amount of time. So that actually reassures me. So that is why I recommend this to every aspirant also. Moving on, the next source is the PIB source. which is essential for your ESI part of general awareness, government schemes, your reports and indices, some details about union budget and economic survey. Everything can be covered from PIB. And if you haven't covered the PIB yet, try to find out the compilations of PIB from any of the websites that are available on the internet. Just search for PIB compilations UPSC or PIB compilations RBI grade B, and there will be so many websites that will offer you free PIB compilations. You can definitely read some of the current affairs from those regarding PIB, because the time is very less. You don't have time to go to the PIB website and start studying from scratch from January to May. It's very difficult now. So my recommendation to you is just find out some good PIB compilations, and you can definitely do that. And how to actually study these kind of things, I will talk about this at the end of this video, so stay tuned for that. And moving on to the static portion, Affairs Cloud in their PDF has the static portion at the end of the PDFs, so you can definitely check out from that particular source. And the sources are Affairs Cloud and PIB. Next source is your RBI website. And there is no need to visit the RBI website, especially for the preliminary examination, because of most of the RBI news is covered in the Affairs Cloud itself. So there is no need for that. And the last source which you can refer is the Vision IAS PDF, but only for the economic and social issues, the Indian economy section of Vision IAS. It could be kind of reassuring and revision therapy for your preparation, because when you see the Indian economy section, you will encounter that most of the current affairs will be you would have been covered in the Affairs Cloud PDF itself. So it will be kind of a revision, and it will make sure that some of the important news regarding Indian economy is covered for your ESI section. So that is why I recommended all of those sources with you guys. And now I recommend you guys to there is no time for notes now. I'm going to show you what I did actually and what you should do now. Let me just open this PDF. Yes, so this is the thing that I do. I actually made certain notes in certain type of charts, like this hierarchical chart or something, so that I would be able to remember everything correctly. And it is very interesting way to chart out. But I had time, so I did that. But since the time is very less for you now, so I think you should be highlighting some of the stuff. You can take the printout of the current affair PDF, and you should just highlight the important things. Or if you don't want to take the printout, or you have a digital pen or an iPad or anything, you can just do like this. So this is the PDF. I also tried to do this, that is marking the important things that you need to study, and omit all the things which are not important. Just underline the important things or highlight the important things that you can do. So this is the basic thing that you can do. And after covering the current affairs from January to May 15th, the most important thing that comes is a revision. Revision is the key here. From today itself, from 26th to you have 25 basically, because after that there is not much time to all the revision and all of those things. From 26th to 26th of April to 25th of May, try to revise at least 3 times. At least 3 times, and maximum 4 times. All the current affairs, you must be revising at least 3 to 4 times in order to retain everything, every data that is given in the current affairs itself. So try to cover everything. And in my personal opinion, what you can do is you can divide the monthly current affairs into weekly. Okay, that is, try to dedicate 1 day to cover the current affairs of a particular month from 1st date to 7th of that month. From 1st of that month to 7th of that month, in that particular day. Try to cover a month of current affairs in 4 days. Okay, you have 4 weeks. So try to cover 1 week in 1 day, the second week in the second day, the third week in the third day, and the fourth week in the fourth day. And try to put the 5th day totally to the revision of all the monthly current affairs. Okay, that you can do. And similarly, the next day, the 6th day for the first day of second month, and so on and so on and so on. So that is what you can do in this short amount of time, because current affairs, as you know, that 80 questions will be of current affairs, and it is very important for you to score well. And if you are good at current affairs, this can help you a lot in clearing the cutoff for the phase 1 examination, and that is very important for you to do. So that is why try to cover the current affairs as much as you can, and try to revise them as much as you can, so that you will be able to retain everything. So that is it for the month strategy for general awareness. If you have any doubts, you can comment down below. If I find time, I will be happy to help every query of yours. And last night the session was a little bit hazy because of the internet connection, so I apologize for that. And I will make sure that before the examination, I take at least 2 to 3 live sessions with you guys. So thank you so much for being here. Please share this video with every aspirant who is preparing for RBI Grade B examination. And I hope this video helps you a lot. Thank you so much for watching this video. Have a wonderful day.